At Wentworth Williamson, when it comes to investing, we have a three-step approach. We find that the market tends to overreact to good and bad news. And so for the stocks that are really disliked, we can often find that we can buy them at a discount to their fair value. Therefore, when we start our initial screening, we look for solid companies that have underperformed the most and where sentiment is poor. These often trade on a low price to earnings ratio or at a discount to the value of their assets. Step 2. Once we have our initial list, we look for companies with a record of profitability, strong management, directors buying, high barriers to entry, and the ability to surprise investors on the upside. It is important to look for accounting tricks that may be used to make the numbers look better than they are. We find this happens more often than you think, and we spend the most time looking at this. For example, many companies will constantly make acquisitions to hide the fact they're unprofitable. Others will selectively disclose information to try and distract investors from other issues, or they might change their accounting policy on a whim. These are important signs that as a team we look out for. If a company passes these tests, we make sure it has an acceptable ESG profile. The more boxes the company ticks in this Step 2 list, the greater the weighting is likely to be in our portfolio if it passes our Stage 3 filters. Step 3. If a company passes our first 2 filters, we meet with management, competitors and industry experts. We like to meet as many parties as possible to hear all viewpoints. If we still like the idea after all this, we write a detailed investment report and present it to our investment committee, where we make the final decision. Once we have made an investment, we spend a lot of time constantly reviewing and asking questions. The most value can be generated by about 15 good ideas. If you have too many ideas, you do not give them the attention they deserve, and you tend to drop the ball.